We are Barbara Mosier and Sharon Jankowskis, and we're with Ocean Hour, Florida, a beach cleanup community-based organization working out of Pensacola Beach, and Gulf Breeze, Florida, up in the Northwest Panhandle.
We have 5 territories that we currently clean on a regular basis. We do it for our volunteers' sake, a certain Saturday of every month. The first Saturday we always clean Naval Live Oaks and Gulf Breeze. The second Saturday we do Bay Bluffs cleanup, etc. So on our map we have our two Pensacola areas. One is Project Green Shores, the foot of the 3-mile bridge, which takes everybody out to the beach. It's a major thoroughfare. It has a public use area, a park that has fishermen and picnickers. There's 2 major roadways. People come from the north and from the west to go out to the beach, so there's a lot of trash that comes off of cars and trucks. We also get trash that comes out of from boats. Picnickers goes out of the trash cans, and there's a fairly large homeless population in that area that contributes to the problem. One of our other spots is Bluffs Park. It's on Scenic Highway going north in Pensacola. This is also a public use park, which is where a lot of our trash comes from. Other sources of trash are from Scenic Highway, the roadway, things blowing out of the back of trucks or from cars. Another source of trash is the cemetery. A lot of the plastic flowers and heavy wind and rain blow out from the cemetery, go down the cliffs down to the beach area. We also have added a chimney park, which is a little bit further north, another public use area and intersection of 2 highways.
Because these are all multi-use parks, we find refuse from boaters, from fishermen, from vehicular traffic and pedestrian traffic, and unfortunately there's a lot of it. We have people who leave Wayside Park and will go west as far as the Muskogee residential area and just pick up all the different trash that's in the rocks, big huge boulders between the road and the water.
Our other areas that we clean on a regular basis are Naval Live Oaks. This is on the Gulf Breeze Peninsula. This is a major roadway, 98. We clean the bay and the sound. There's also a pedestrian path that is one of the first places we usually clean up. A lot of the stuff comes from fast food restaurants, either in Gulf Breeze. A lot of landscaping companies, their trash will blow off their trailers. The stormwater runoff is a big contributor from 98, and it carries it down to Santa Rosa Sound and Pensacola Bay. There's big, huge culverts in the median, and everything that goes in there washes out into our beautiful sound. Like I said, we do the pedestrian path, and we do both beaches in that area.
On Pensacola, on the bay side, after a storm or a windy event, even though the bay is probably 1.5 miles wide, a lot of the refuse we're picking up here is from Pensacola Beach businesses. And we know this because the styrofoam cups will say Bamboo Willie's or Fish House, and it's something that everybody should be aware of. Just because you are disposing of trash on one end doesn't mean that a storm or a weather event doesn't carry it to the complete other side of the bay.
One of the last areas that we clean on a regular basis is Fort Pickens. It's at the end of Pensacola Beach. It's also a part of the National Park Service. It's a very large area, so we rotate our cleaning sites. Usually in the winter, the bayside is the trashiest area, and in the summer, the Gulf is our trashy area. We send our volunteers to meet at a specific spot and then send volunteers to different areas to do the cleanup where we see it and where the Park Service lets us know that it's particularly trashy. This is the hardest one we've had to get a hold of the trash just because of the area involved.
The fishermen are pretty exclusive down here to the fishing pier. I think there are technically 2 piers, but I don't necessarily find fishing line per se, which I know other communities have as an issue, and I know it exists underwater. What we find on the shore are the tackle bags, the bait bags, the bags with the gear. The rest of it is just tourists leaving behind their empty bottles and empty cans. And it's a beautiful place, and we just need to take care of it.
Sometimes the tourists will go as far as to bury their trash on the beach, which we found like 24 beer bottles buried in one spot. It always has amazed me that people will make all the effort to go to the store, pick out all their supplies, put it in the car, pack it up, pack their cooler, and then they can't pack it out. It's a personal responsibility as I see it, and people aren't being personally responsible.
The point does see a lot of boating refuse, and this could be anything from chunks of styrofoam. If a boat's had an accident or if something's fallen off of it, we have found really nice sized pieces of boating, and you wonder where the rest of the boat is sometimes. But, those are our sites.